Okay, I'm just going to make this video flat out right now. The whole thing with CM Punk leaving the WWE. He left, 2 months ago, I think it was? Yeah, the night after the Royal Rumble. So that was January 27th, I'd like to say. Yeah. So January 27th, 2014 is the day that CM Punk walked out of the WWE. I guess there's not much to say about it. I mean, there's nothing new that's been going on about the whole CM Punk situation, just a whole bunch of rumors. So when it comes to new things, there's not much to say. But for 2 months, the IWC slash YWC or whatever have been saying a whole bunch of things about how, oh, it's great how CM Punk walked down the WWE. I'm supporting CM Punk all the way and blah blah blah. And basically, you guys are pathetic. I'm just going to say it flat out. You guys are pathetic for supporting someone who does not care about you, the fans. And he does not. Anyone who actually cares about the fans would not walk out on the company, especially during WrestleMania season. Especially. So, he he's obviously done with wrestling. I don't know. I don't even know if he's coming back. I'd like to see him come back, but it's not guaranteed at all. It's really not guaranteed. Who knows? I mean, it's just in the air right now. And WWE seems to have moved on from the whole CM Punk thing. They mentioned him once on the Chicago Raw to, make the fans shut up, basically. Otherwise, they wouldn't have because, CM Punk isn't really a big concern right now. He was a big concern maybe the first, I don't know, 2 weeks. Well, until after the March 3rd Raw, it's worry free when it comes to CM Punk. Now, maybe there's only one thing that WWE is maybe concerned about, which is the Payback pay per view in June, which is in Chicago, Illinois. So that's probably a big concern for WWE. But after that, Chicago, I mean, anything. Basically, WWE does not care about CM Punk unless they have an event in Chicago. Otherwise, you know, CM Punk's gone. He took his ball and he went home. He abandoned all of his fans. And while he was still under contract, I might say. And the same thing was happening. He was doing the same thing in 2011. Basically, he didn't walk out, obviously, but his contract was expiring. So he was going to let his contract expire and and just leave. So then it turned to this whole thing with the WWE Championship, and CM Punk finally got his title, and he just, you know, he was satisfied for a little bit. But when you have someone with such an ego like CM Punk, they're never completely satisfied. So what happened was, okay, CM Punk held the WWE Championship for 434 days, and as soon as he lost the title to The Rock, he started, probably he started complaining again. He, oh, I'm hurt, I'm banged up. So after my match with the Undertaker, I'm gonna like take a 2 month hiatus from the WWE. So that was one thing, but I didn't really mind that too much. I guess. I mean, if he was healing up and everything, fine. But there's so many people who work just as hard as CM Punk, possibly even harder, that don't take that time off. Now, I'm not really a big Cena fan. I mean, Cena is not really entertaining at all. He's not. He's not entertaining, but at least he does work hard. You cannot deny that. You can't. So, yeah, really. You can't really deny that Cena works hard. I don't think anyone can say that CM Punk works harder than John Cena. Whether you like John Cena or dislike John Cena. And Daniel Bryan probably works just as hard as CM Punk. Um, So yeah, after his 2 month hiatus, he came back at Payback as a face because he was in Chicago, and then they decided to go the face route. And when CM Punk's a face, he he never has anything going for him. I don't know if you've ever noticed a trend. Even when he was WWE champion, CM Punk was basically second. Like when he was on Raw, he was never in the main event, or he was never in the last segment. It was always John Cena. Even though John Cena was not the champion, he was always in the last segment or the last match of the show. Either one of those two. And even during pay-per-views, CM Punk was always second to last. It really devalued. He really devalued the WWE Championship. I mean, who? I can't really say it's CM Punk's fault. I'd have to say it's WWE's fault on that. But just saying, CM Punk as a face does not work. So let's talk about when CM Punk turned heel. When CM Punk turned heel, he had a lot going for him. He was main eventing pay-per-views against The Rock, John Cena, all of these people. He was main eventing the pay-per-views. He was actually in the main event as a heel. So CM Punk's basically not a good face. I mean, he's an okay face, but WWE seems to drop the ball on CM Punk as a face. So let me go back to what I was talking about before. When CM Punk came back at Payback, he was a face. Yeah, I basically talked about why that's not a good idea. And he basically had nothing going for him ever since then. Okay, he was in the Money in the Bank match. He didn't win. Paul Heyman turned on him. So this turned into like a 3 month lackluster feud between CM Punk and Paul Heyman. You got guys like Curtis Axel and Ryback in between. And Ryback didn't really fit as a Paul Heyman guy. He really didn't. And Curtis Axel did, you know. And then out of nowhere, Paul Heyman dropped Ryback and Curtis Axel. That actually had a lot of potential. Well, at least to keep Curtis Axel going. I mean, if WWE actually saw anything in Curtis Axel, as soon as he dropped the Intercontinental Championship, they'd keep him with Paul Heyman, continue to face top superstars like, I don't know, let's say John Cena or Daniel Bryan or whatever. But no, Curtis Axel's now in a jobber tag team with Ryback. So that's what the feud between CM Punk and Paul Heyman did to the careers of Curtis Axel and Ryback. So, all right, after the feud with Paul Heyman, it turned into this whole thing with the Authority, and the Authority screwing over CM Punk, and CM Punk getting pissed. And you had one time where actually CM Punk attacked Triple H after Triple H, pushed him aside or whatever the hell that was. See, they were teasing this whole thing with the Authority, and if CM Punk did not walk out, there would have been a match between CM Punk and Triple H, no doubt about it. They were obviously going that route because it was either that or CM Punk going against Scorpio Kane. It was either one of those things. Because I don't believe Kane is in a match for WrestleMania 30. I could be wrong. But they could have done that. Either one of those two, CM Punk would not have been in any other match. And CM Punk looked really good in the Royal Rumble, I must say. That was the last time we've seen CM Punk was during the Royal Rumble. And basically, that's how this whole internet thing started with, CM Punk and all that crap. So, basically, I'm just going to wrap things up really quickly. CM Punk betrayed his fans. You can't dispute that. He did that. That's what he did. And, you guys, CM Punk doesn't deserve any sympathy for what he did.